Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome again to my little kitchen here. And I'm going to do something a little special today. We're not really going to do any cooking, but it is food. I wanted to do a little unboxing with you. So I've got something here. I've subscribed to a thing called Tokyo Treats. So this is what it's all about. It's a box with a bunch of treats in it, and I don't know half of what's in here. I'm telling you, much of this is going to be as much a surprise for me as it's going to be for you. So stay tuned. We're going to open this up, have a look at it, and I'm going to be asking you guys in the comments below to help me out figure out what these things are before I start shoving them in my mouth. Well, at least for the ones we can't figure out. So see you in a bit. Okay, so a little background on this treat box here. I went to Japan a few times, and as lately as 2019. And if there's one thing that I noticed that these people are passionate about is their food, and snacking is a big thing. Well, at least I thought it was. I really enjoyed how they have their own interpretation for about just about anything we know, and it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Similar tastes exist no matter where you go in the world. So chocolate is good, but they have their own version of how they do things. So I decided to go online and find out which kind of snacks I could get from Tokyo. And there's this thing. There's different brands of it. There's subscriptions you can get that will deliver to your door a box every month for 1, 2, 3, 4 months and up to a year. The commitment is entirely up to you. The thing I like about Tokyo Treats, for having tried another one before, is the sheer quantity. So it's not a big box, you'll say, and it's a little bit under $50 Canadian, taxes and everything in, for you to get it, which isn't cheap. But when I compare it to other boxes that I've had of treats, this one is the one that has the more heft to it. So if we're strictly going to talk about weight content, this one is a decent value. So it's in no way a cheap endeavor, but it's quite fun. And if you do it just like for a month, because you can gift these, you can put in your friend's address and just send them to them. So if you just do it this one time, it's a lot of fun. But a subscription is kind of a good thing because you get like 10 or 15% discounts as the boxes come in. So I'm just saying I'm not trying to promote the product itself, but it's a pretty decent value if you're into this kind of thing. So without further ado, let's have a look what's inside. All right, so here we have it. Let's open it up. What do we have here? Oh, it starts with a pamphlet. Hey, Tokyo treat for the family. Now, of course, they're promoting a little bit their products. How you can send it to your family. Here's a little QR code if you guys want to scan it. Basically, how can you get this set up and send it to your family or to your friends? Konbini Sanaka Surprise. So again, QR codes. Oh, this is like in Japanese. You have to read it from the back front. So they prepare this every time for you, I suppose, and they kind of tell you what to expect in the box. Oh, this is good. They actually explain each of the treats that you have in this little pamphlet here. So we'll be able to figure this along as we go and see what's inside. Okay, so let's not go through this quite yet, and let's try to figure things for ourselves. And what we can't figure out, then we'll refer to the manual. So the first one, I think we can do this one. So it looks like Kitkat, and I would guess it's melon flavor, right? So melon flavored Kitkat. So Japan is famous for their multitude of Kitkat flavors. You go to the convenience stores, you go to the airport, you go to those kind of places. They have these stores and they have varieties of Kit Kats, and some of them are seasonal. You get some of them that are actually you're only going to get certain periods of the year. So, for example, the sakuras, the ones that are from the flower buds from the plums and the cherry trees. So those you're going to see like once a year around March in the spring, and then they're gone. But they do have a lot of flavors. Melon can be interesting. Now, for people who follow my blog, by the way, they know that I am a type 2 diabetic. I'm going to get like to eat like a piece this big just to get the flavor, and then I'm going to have to give out the rest. But it's great to share these kind of things, and they're small packages usually, so it's kind of cool. All right, next one. Your guess is as good as mine. So let's go and refer to the little booklet here, because I do believe I saw it already. And what do we have? What do we have? It's a yellow bag with a cracker-like thingy in here. And what does it say? It says, oh, Sato salt yuzu senbei. Now I'm going to need my glasses for this. How embarrassing. Crispy and crunchy, these fried senbei rice crackers have accents of Seto-produced salt and Kochi Prefecture ground yuzu citrus to give it a salty and sour kick. Yum. Oh, beer snacks. I'm going to enjoy those. All right. Next one up. Let's see here. That's right here. You may want cheese. We couldn't leave our fans of everything cheesy. We couldn't leave our fans for everything cheesy hanging. Yumewa cheese is an addictively crunchy and rich cheesy treat from the makers of Umebao that will cure any cheese craving. Well, challenge accepted. Next one. Oh, this one we can figure out too, right? Kitkat, Choco Banana. That's pretty simple, straightforward. Looking forward to trying those. By the way, for those who don't know, there is a Tokyo treat that's called Tokyo Banana, and it's basically like a little sponge banana cake. If you can get your hands on those, think of Twinkies but on steroids. And we're talking about quality 100 times better. We're talking about taste 100 times better. But it has that nice, spongy, moist, sticky, kind of flavor in your mouth. You guys, you need to try that if you ever have a chance going to Japan. So next one up. This one. This is called Yamato. Let me put this here. You see this? Yep. Yamato Ajikuri. Taking inspiration from the range of tasty hot meals at the konbini snack out crunchy Yamato Ajikuri. You won't be able to stop munching the slightly spicy and savory flavored snacks. More beer food. It's really too bad that the Super Bowl is done, because this would have been great. What else do we got here? We have this one here. Let me hold it up for you. Yumebo Mentai. There we go. Yumeboy have been a constant feature in konbini for decades, thanks to their popularity as the ultimate Japanese guilty pleasure. I don't know about that. Top of the list is the mentai seafood flavor, which balances the crispy umebao texture and the slightly spicy and addictive taste. And if I'm screwing up the pronunciation of these things, please forgive me. My Japanese is execrable. I understand if you are finding me difficult to understand if you are from the local place. Okay, so carrot arara. I'm sorry, I gotta take a pause for this one. Look at this. Look at the packaging on this thing. It's a carrot. It's brilliant. It's simple, elegant, and it's representative. And there's little bunnies on it. So let me tell you all about what that thing is, if you give me a second to look this up. Thank God for video editing. All right, so I got it. It's called carrot arare. Let me put this up again. Nope, it doesn't want to. A nostalgic treat that has been loved by kids and adults alike for generations. And a konbini favorite, this carrot-shaped treat is filled with a sweet puffed rice snack, light, crispy, and super yummy. Kind of looks like Rice Krispies from here, if you were aware of that brand of cereal. So that looks interesting. Little blue fellow here. Here we go. Let me bring this up closer, yeah. So this one here, sour soda surprise gum. Konbinis are full of surprises, so we wanted to give you a surprise of our own. One of these sweet soda flavored pieces of gum has a sour surprise inside. Share with your friends to see who is in for a shock. Oh, these are treats. So there's 3 of them, but one of them is gonna, be very sour. That is very cool. There's an extra fun factor in there. Brilliant. What else do we got here? Let's see, this long green thing here with apples in it, and it's called Sour Paper Candy Apple. Let me bring this up close for you guys. See that okay? All right. Long, sweet, and super chewy, this apple-flavored candy is a fruity and refreshing Japanese treat with a little sour twist at the end. They do like they're sweet and sour, these people, don't they? Next up, we have mini melon pan. So, guess melon stuffing. We're hooking you up with the Konbini Classic this month. And like I said, this is a monthly subscription, so contents are different every month. Here you go, have a quick look. We're hooking you up with the Konbini Classic this month, a bite-sized melon pan treat with crispy yet fluffy texture. There's a creamy melon flavor filling baked inside the sweet and fluffy bread, perfect for sharing with any Japanese snack lover. So when I was in Japan, they had these, and they're huge. Usually, like, can fit in your hand this big, and they're stuffed buns, right? So this is a mini version of that. I actually enjoyed those quite a bit when I was there, when I could still afford to eat them regularly. So what else do we have here? So we've done this one. Okay, we have something here called sect. Sect kind of sounds like it could be French, right? Sect. So mixing rich chocolate and slightly salted flaky pastry, sect is this crispy Japanese snack with a little touch of class, but a whole lot of chocolatey goodness on the inside. I should never read stuff on the air. And Pandoro Butter Cookie. So Pandoro Butter Cookie, bringing major cute vibes this month. Tokyo Treat boxes a Pandoro. Says so right here. This Japanese butter cookie not only applies a sweet and mellow flavor, it is in the shape of a panda. Aww. See? Which cute facial expression will you get? Oh, they have different facial expressions. Oh, that's going to be good to look at. And I just noticed in the back here, there's a little maze. There's a game, right? I guess these are for very young kids. Looks like a pretty simple maze to do. Other one here. Oh, this is something I'm definitely not going to have. Looks fun, though. Konbini are known for experimenting with awesome limited edition sweets and candy that are sure to leave a lasting impression, like Osampo cotton candy. The fluffy and sweet strawberry cotton candy is sure to melt in your mouth, making it popular with kids and kids at heart. Cotton candy does do that, doesn't it? It melts in your mouth. Let us see. There's only two things left in the box here. One of them, which is going to be pretty obvious. Here we go. Ace Cook Curry Udon. So it's a noodle, instant noodle kind of thing. It's my lunch. That's what it is. Curry and udon noodles might not be the most typical combo, but Japan loves all things curry. Curry came to Japan during the Meiji era in 1868 and 1912 and took the country by storm, creating their own unique curry sauce. All of the variations, curry udon uses the most traditional Japanese elements like soy sauce, mirin, dashi stock, and it's mixed in with curry spices. Tokyo Sanshon is thought to be the birthplace of curry udon. It's a little picture here. Let me get that for you right here, right? Pro tip, try adding cheese and egg or chopped leek into your cup udon. Oh, I have some leek. That's going to be good. Becoming a huge hit and beloved, especially during the colder months, curry udon took over the country. Over time, the popular dish found its way into instant noodle market, becoming one of the best sellers in Japanese konbinis and supermarkets. So, looks like I got my lunch settled for tomorrow. And lastly, but not the least, now I used to love these when I was a kid, and they kind of disappeared. We don't get them here anymore, the Fantas, the flavored Fantas. Obviously not something I can have, but it's not something that's very mysterious. It's basically orange soda. And for some reason, I don't know, I think it was the way that it was, the concentration of gas, the way that the bubbles were, it felt very small in my mouth when I was a kid. It didn't feel as rough, right? And there's a bottle of orange Fanta included in the box. Isn't that fantastic? So there you have it, folks. You got the contents of this month's box of Bite into Japan Tokyo Treat box. And I was actually quite impressed with the delivery because we're here in Canada on the East Coast, so we couldn't be any further away from Japan. And it got here in about 3 days. Actually, a little bit less than that. I ordered it in the evening, 2 days and a half ago, and it got here in the middle of the afternoon. So the delivery is quite quick. Your mileage may vary, but this looks like a pretty good offering for somebody who has a last minute idea as well. So that's it. I didn't have much more to show you except for this little unboxing, and I thought that you'd like to share that with me, and maybe it'll give you an idea for a snack for yourself in the future. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Click on subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.